morning. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Monday morning. Whatever that means for you, whether it is the beginning of your weekday or the beginning of your weekend, or if it's just another day. We welcome Monday morning with open arms and gratitude. Open arms and gratitude, welcoming Monday morning. Wherever you are, if you are practicing, or if you're just listening, or if you're just observing, just begin to take a few grounding breaths to settle in. Let's find a physical seat, so whether your legs are crossed comfortably, spine is tall, shoulders relax back and down, hands can be on the laps. Or if you are sitting in a chair or sitting on your couch, sitting in your car, wherever you are, just begin to let the gratitude for the breath, for the moment, for life, just begin to pour from yourself into yourself. Without any ifs, ands, or buts. Just let the gratitude flow. Starting from the feet and the toes, starting from the sole of your feet up to the crown of your head. If you're still in bed, if you're laying on the couch, if you're laying in bed, or laying on your yoga mat in Shavasana, that's okay too. At that point, we really just are surrendering the need for holding ourselves up, for holding it, for balancing. And we're just letting the earth hold us up right now, wherever we are. Just connect with your breath. Connect with the inhales and the exhales. And know that if that inhale is unrestricted and that exhale is unrestricted, then we are connected with the essence of life. And we can just let our gratitude just start there. Let the love for ourselves just start there. And as it begins to just pour out, we disconnect from the thoughts, from whatever narrative our mind has been creating for us. We can inhale that narrative, that story, to a center point. We release the material idea of it out, and we let our self drop into ourself. Let the life force energy that is all around us drop into our body, straight down from the crown of the head, through the spine, to the tailbone, to the base. And then let your roots anchor in the present moment, down into the earth beneath you. And then just keep breathing with that awareness. Every time a thought comes up, every time a judgment comes up, every time a resentment, anytime any type of thought or emotion comes up, just use your spiritual arm to just reach up, grab that thought, that emotion, that feeling on an in-breath. Exhale, release the material out, and then life force energy just drops down into your body, releasing your physical body of the tension. Wherever you sense the tension the most, just try to soften in that area. Imagine if you were gripping that cell, that muscle with your fist. Just imagine every exhale, every inhale and exhale, allow your fingers, your palms, your hands to just release that cell. Do that over and over and over again. Imagine that over and over again through all the areas of the body where you're feeling tension, the physical body, all the areas of your emotional body where you're experiencing some tension, all the areas of the mental body where you are experiencing some tension, just begin to soften, to release, to unclench, to unbelieve. These are all synonyms for the same process that yoga helps us with. It's letting go, releasing, and just being grounded in the present moment, and letting that present moment, the truth of that reality, just soften throughout the whole entire body. Believing that everything is okay. In this inhale and this exhale, everything is okay. Continue breathing deeply as we welcome our Instagram community into the world, into our practice here this morning. Continue to take those deep grounding breaths. And as you begin to cultivate this seat, right? We have a seat with our physical bodies. We have a seat within our emotional body, our mental body. We found a certain level of stillness. We found a rhythm of breathing that grounds us in the present moment. We're engaging in a yogic practice that says every time my mind goes to the future or to the past, I use the knowledge of the power of the breath to bring me back to my center and drop me back down into the present moment. And let's step into, allow these words to land for you very softly at the center of your heart. Not the organ, but your true heart center, that space of infinite peace, that source of infinite peace and unconditional love. Let these words just land and then begin to germinate from your heart center and grow. O adorable Lord of mercy and love. Salutations and prostrations to you. You are omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. You are Sat Chit Ananda. You are the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart. Grant us equal vision. Grant us balanced mind. Grant us faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold you in all these names and forms. Let us serve you in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember you. Let us sing your glory. Let your name ever be on our lips. Let us abide in you forever and ever. So as those words leave from my mouth, my energy, my spirit, and go out to each one of you tuning in today, this morning, and even those who are tuning in physically or virtually, let the infinite possibilities of the traveling spirit touch everyone's heart. Grant everyone an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom around whatever it is that you may be challenged with, struggling with, experiencing, living through in this moment in time, in this context. Whatever comes to mind for you. Know that you have access to an understanding heart, to equal vision, to a balanced mind, to the faith, the devotion, and the wisdom that you need in any situation or circumstance that you may be facing physically, mentally, emotionally. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and to control the mind. Right? Those temptations are egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred, jealousy, depression, anxiety, confusion, addiction. These are all temptations. These are all temptations that when the mind is in control, they just get out of hand and they can take us for a wild roller coaster ride. They can create all kinds of landscapes, emotional landscapes for us to have to venture and travel through. But when our hearts are filled with divine virtues, understanding, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, wisdom, inner spiritual strength, we're able to navigate that terrain back to you in all names and forms, to serve you in all names and forms, to remember you in all names and forms, to sing your glory in all names and forms. And all we have to do is two things, two requirements, is to let your name forever be on our lips, verbally, physically, and mentally. And then you forever abide in our hearts. Take a few moments here. Let those words just sit on your breath, on your inhales and your exhales. Let the words just fill each cell of your body. Let the words land in the lungs and the hearts and the organ. Let the words land, the spirit and the essence of the words land. Your respiratory system, your circulatory system, the blood flow, the nervous system, the digestive system, the reproductive system, the spirit, the soul. Chant our opening mantras. We'll chant the mantra Om 3 times, then we'll chant the Shri Guru Pranam. Honor our teachers. The indweller of all beings, that teacher, but also our earthly teachers, mothers, fathers, situations, circumstances, that shine the torchlight of knowledge on our path, on our thoughts, on our words, and removes the darkness, removes the temptations. That torchlight can be equal to our inner spiritual strength, those divine virtues. And then we'll chant a few rounds of japa with our mala beats. We'll get into our movement. We'll have a little meditation in Shavasana, and then we'll close out our practice. So hands can be resting on the laps, hands can be in prayer, mudra, yogi's choice. If chanting mantras is not in your practice, please feel free to just hold the space in a quiet, reverent way. that just honors the practice and that gets to the essence of the practice, which is to connect with our indweller, to connect with our higher selves, to step away from our stories. Take a deep breath in, easy breath out. We'll inhale to chant the mantra Om 3 times. Last time. Deep breath in. Release out any material thought, emotion, image that you may be holding on to that tries to pull you out of this moment. And as you exhale, just let the pure life force energy drop back into the self, grounding into the present moment, all the way down the spine, through all the limbs, throughout the whole entire body. And as we chant this Shri Guru Pranam, this ancient mantra, this ancient prayer, we honor our teachers. I'll say it slowly a couple times. We'll then chant it just one time normally, and then we'll get into our japa mantra. So, here we go. Exhale, breathe all the way out. Inhale. And then as we exhale, we'll chant the mantra. Om Agyana Timiran Dasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Let's do that maybe 2 more times slowly, just like that. Om Agyana Timiran Dasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Last time, slowly. Om Agyana Timiran Dasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And then let's just chant it regularly in melody. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Very simply, we just honor, we're grateful for all our teachers in our lives who shine their light of knowledge, light of their experience and awareness on our path, so that we may come out of the darkness into the light of our consciousness, of our awareness. And today we're just going to practice chanting japa mantra, which is just a repetition. Japa just means a repetition of a mantra. I'm going to be using the mantra Ram. Because for me, Ram, that energy embodies this prayer, right, of that indweller of all beings, who brings forth an understanding heart in us, who brings forth equal vision, who brings forth balanced mind, faith, devotion, wisdom, who enables, who edifies spiritual strength to resist all temptations and to control the mind, who embodies divine virtues. And so I invite you to follow along with me with this mantra if you feel okay with it. If not, think of a person, place, a thing, your spirituality, your higher self, God as you understand God, and connect with that energy, that omnipotent, that omnipresent, that omniscient energy, our indweller of all beings as you see it, as you understand it, and as you call it. Whatever it is, we see past the words through our spirit, past the words that we use to recognize it, and we just straight to the essence, the indweller of all beings, straight to the essence, and we just bring that name to the forefront of our attention, and we focus on it 108 times. Hands can be at the laps or at the heart in prayer mudra. If you have your mala beads, feel free to follow along. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll commit to holding this space for japa mantra. And we'll begin. Ram, 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 Ram. Last one. Inhale in deeply. Exhale, release the last mantra out. Ram. And just breathe with the mantra for a moment. Breathe with whatever you are experiencing in your body at this moment in time. Let the sound of the bowl distract or disrupt any thought that may try to pull you out of this grounding, meditative moment. Follow the song of the bowl deeper into your heart center, the center of your being. Finding that seat of your soul, that space of infinite peace and unconditional love. That place where the indweller dwells. Wherever you are in the moment, this moment in time, I offer the opportunity to stay in this meditation if it just feels really grounding, if it feels like this is the yoga that you need this morning. By no means do you have to begin the asana practice. You can continue to be edified and to be nurtured by this meditation. From here, we can also take a shavasana to stretch the legs out. Let the heels spread out to the sides, toes out to the sides, arms away from the body. And then just begin to experience the blood flow back into the legs, into the body. Even out, you may begin to feel some tingling sensation. Just breathe with that for a few moments, wherever you are. Stay grounded, stay connected to the breath. Stay connected to the practice of drawing the senses back in, or drawing the thought back in, the energy back in when the mind wants to wander into the future or into the past. Take an inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, you just let the life force energy within you just have a seat back at the seat of the soul, the true heart center. In the present moment. Wiggle the toes, maybe even rotating the wrist and the ankles if you feel called and it feels right. Maybe you rock the hips from side to side. This little shake of the spine, you're kind of just shaking the spine out a little bit, rolling back and forth, side to side on the sit bones. And relax the shoulders, the hands down. Still deep, deep rhythm of breathing going. Long, deep inhales, slow, long, cleansing exhales. If you are laying in shavasana, we're going to just rock over to our left side. So using one leg to push you over. We'll just come into a fetal position on the left side. Rest your head on your left arm. Right hand pressing into the mat. The knees can be hugged in. We're just making our way up to a standing pose at the back of our mats now. So slowly press up when you're ready. Notice if there might be any dizziness, any lightness from laying down or from being seated in the pose. And then when you're ready, you'll make your way to a tabletop first. Take just a moment at tabletop. We won't be here long. We're going to move right through. Tuck the toes. Inhale the hips up and back. Find a short down dog that's shorter than you normally would. Separate the hands and the feet so that they're equal distance apart. Fingers are spread nice and wide. You're pressing the ground away through the knuckles, through the fingertips, through the palm of the hand. We've shortened our down dog so that your heels can reach the mat. So walk forward a little bit if you need to so that your feet are flat and grounded in the mat. You're pressing the knees back, stretch the calf muscles. Still breathing. Let the arms be in line or the ears be in line with the biceps. Just breathe here for a couple of breaths. Maybe rocking the hips from side to side. Notice what shifts, what changes, where you feel sensation when you do that. Feel into the wrists. Feel Feel into the fingers with the breath. You're shifting from side to side, and you're feeling. You're not thinking about it. You're feeling. You're noticing. You're making note of where the muscle lengthens, where you begin to feel a sense of relief, a sense of freedom. Maybe you feel the movement of the energy being released. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees and walk your hands back to your feet. Hang heavy over the thighs, over the legs. You can have a deep bend in the knees or a slight bend. Just let the torso just hang heavy. And then maybe you turn the palms up, bend the knees so that you can just easily roll up to standing. As you straighten the legs, rounding in the back. Bring the shoulders up toward the ears. And then just exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Reach up through the crown of your head, lengthen in your neck. Relax the shoulders and the arms down. Inhale the arms out and all the way up. Seal the palms in together. Seal the intentions and commitment to the practice, to the movement side of the practice. Exhale, hands to the heart. And with resolve, with a commitment, bring the feet together if they're apart. And energetically, symbolically, just step into the week, step into your day. Walk forward toward the front of your mat, committed to letting go of whatever has you anchored into the past. Just trusting and believing. So as you walk forward to the front of your mat, commit to the movement, the asana practice, to this aspect of our total and complete yoga practice this morning. But it also represents how you are willing to just show up to life this morning, no matter what the night or the day before or the week or the years past have been like. Willing to show up to our practice. Let's inhale the arms out and all the way up. Welcoming the day, inviting the sun, the light of the sun into the morning, into the day, into our lives. And as we exhale, turn the palms away, send the arms out to the side, gently squeeze the shoulder blades in, and hinging from your hips, keeping your back nice and flat, bending the knees if we need to, we fold forward. Touch the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice, even, straight spine, 90-degree angles at the hips. Straight down through the heels. We're balanced in the heels. The neck is not cranked up, so we're looking straight down. Energy reaching out through the crown of the head. Hands can be at the thighs, above the knees, below the knees, or hands to the heart. Alright, any variation or form that makes this shape personal to you. You can have the arms out to the sides. You can have the arms back behind you. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward and down. Plant the hands and then inhale. Let's come into a chair pose. So sweep the arms out and all the way up. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, rooted down in the feet, knees are bent, hips are low, spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed down. Breathe in and out. From here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward and down, plant the hands, walk the feet back, step the feet back, lightly hop the feet back to plank. Your choice, your practice. Press the ground away. You can lower down knees, chest, and chin on an exhale, or lower down all at one time. Your choice. Knees, chest, and chin. Breathe all the way out first. And then on your next inhale, you'll scoop the body forward enough for a back bend of your choice. You can go low cobra, you can go sphinx, or you can go a full up dog if you are ready for that. But just listen to your body, know your body. Exhale, lower everything down. Hands frame the chest. Inhale, push up or tabletop. Exhale, back, child's pose. Breathe all the way out. Hold the breath out for a second. Inhale, shift forward to tabletop. Tuck the toes. In, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out, press the hips back. Press into the knuckles, the palms, the hands. Spread the fingers wide. You don't have to necessarily touch the ground with the heels, right? But you're reaching for it. So you're listening to the hamstrings. You're paying attention to the calf muscles. You're paying attention to the side of the body. All the areas where you're feeling this stretch the most, you're paying attention and you're offering the breath unrestricted to those areas. So you can't restrict the breath with your thoughts about the future or thoughts about the past. We have to surrender that to the present moment so that we can feed the body the medicine of the breath. Inhale, come onto the toes, look forward. And then we're just going to step or hop both feet or walk both feet to center, right between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, the way that you like to. Right hands can be at the heart, below or above the knees, out to the side, back behind you. As long as the spine is straight, you have that nice 90-degree angle at the hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward and down. And then we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into our chair pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Be willing to let go of that entire practice right there. Just let it go. And now inhale, a brand new moment, a brand new flow, a brand new set of movements. You've never experienced it before. Exhale, fold forward and down. Exchange a little energy with the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands go wherever it is that works for you. Full expression of the pose, and then exhale, release the pose. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms out and all the way up, chair pose. Breathe in. Full expression in the exhale. Exhale, fold forward and down, plant the hands. Hop, step the feet back to plank. Press the ground away on an in-breath. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, and chin, or however feels right for you this morning. Inhale, scoop the heart forward enough for the back bend of your choice. Sphinx, low cobra, mid cobra, full up dog if it feels right and if the body says it's okay. Exhale, bend the elbows, slowly lower down. Inhale through tabletop or a push-up, all the way back to child's pose or straight back to down dog. Breathe all the way out. Hold in down dog if you went straight back to down dog. If you're in your child's pose, shift forward on an in-breath. Tuck the toes. Exhale, roll the heels back, straighten the legs, press into the hands to shine the heart back toward the thighs. Exhale, breathe out, full expression of the pose here. Releasing the pose, inhale onto the toes, look forward. Hop or step the feet in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep the arms out, keep the hips and the knees low. You can squeeze the knees, thighs, the ankles together, or you can have the knees separated, whichever works for you. That allows you to have the most ease and balance in the pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart, straighten the legs, mountain pose. Inhale the arms out and all the way up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Touch the earth, exchange a little energy, a little gratitude, a little love with the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine all the way through the crown of the head. Arms can be out to the side, back behind you, whatever feels right. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Breathe all the way out, and then inhale, chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward and down, plant the hands. Breathe all the way out. Inhale, hop or step the feet back to plank. Press the ground away on an in-breath and find the full expression of your plank pose. And then exhale, release the pose, lower knees, chest and chin down to the earth, or push up. You can even do a few extra push-ups here if you like, if you want a little bit more energy going right now. But just remember, we're not driving with the ego or with the needs. We're just giving the body what the body needs. Inhale, scoop the heart forward and up. Be very mindful. Exhale, lower the body down or press back to child's pose. Just make your way to child's pose very mindfully. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog, breathe out. Inhale, come onto the toes, look forward, hop or step the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, try not to crank the head, keep the spine straight and tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Keep the hips low, chair pose. Deep breath in. Reach out through the fingers. Exhale, palms together. Mountain pose. Straighten the legs, relax the shoulders. Elongate the body. Inhale, arms out and all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Exchange some energies to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Sweep the arms out and up. Chair pose. Exhale, fold forward and down, plant the hands. Inhale the feet back to plank. Press the ground away, clean up your plank, find the full expression of the pose. And when you're ready, lower down nice and slowly. Again, a few extra push-ups here if you feel like you need it. When you're ready, you slowly on an out breath, lower the body down. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Breathe up. Let's refine in our pose here. So wherever you are, Sphinx, middle, low, or high cobra, full up dog. Relax the lower body. Arms are straight and strong. Shoulders are relaxed back and down, but you're gently squeezing into the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Reach up to the crown of the head, a slight tuck of the chin. Imagine drawing a little bit of energy back in the center of the back of the skull to help to create that nice bow of the body. Without letting the belly sink too much toward the earth, you keep the navel and the core slightly contracted to support the spine and the lower back. Arms aren't over or hyper extended, but they're nice, straight, and strong. There might be a subtle bend in the elbow. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Toes aren't bowing. The ankles aren't bent outward or bowing in. The toes are pointing and reaching straight back. You're flexing and spreading the toes nice and wide. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the pose. You can go back straight to child's pose, to down dog, whichever, your choice. I'm going with child's pose. I'm going to come off of my wrist by bringing my palms together. But you find the version of child's pose that is suitable for you in your body in this moment in time. Take this moment, take a few breaths to reconnect with your source, that source of infinite peace and unconditional love. Right? If your mind has pulled you out of the seat of your soul and into the future or into the past or into a story, a narrative about how life is right now, just gently inhale in deeply. Hold that thought at the top of the in-breath. Release the material aspect of that thought out. And as you exhale, just let your soul have a seat back at your heart center. And just do that repeatedly, as many times as you need to be present in the here and now for the next 30 minutes or so of the practice. The amount of clarity and focus and the sense of relief that you will have after this practice is really going to be dependent upon how much you can continue to discipline yourself to engage in that practice of coming back to the seat of the soul, coming back to the mat, coming back to the breath, so that we can take that off the mat into the world with us. And it's not going to be easy. It's not easy for me. It's easier to teach than it is to live, but the two inevitably begin to merge. The practice and the teaching merge in real life off of the mat. Let's come forward to a tabletop, tuck the toes. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Let's add some twisting here to kind of purify the organs. So we're in down dog. Let's bring the feet together. Nice and tight. We'll shorten our down dog. This is the first twist that we'll take here. So we'll start with the left hand. Shift the weight into the right hand. And if you can pick this left hand up off the mat, and just slowly begin to reach the left hand back for the right thigh, the right calf muscle, or the right heel or ankle. Press into the right hand to keep you balanced. Press into the feet to keep you balanced. And then you look underneath the right shoulder. And let's release. Maybe if you were having some challenges with balance, you separate the feet a little bit. And then when you're ready, you take this right hand, slide it back to the right thigh, to the right calf muscle, to the right ankle, the right heel. And you engage the twist. You're reaching back through the heels. Looking underneath the left arm, still pressing into the left fingers, knuckles. Try not to let the knees collapse. Reaching back through the backs of the knees to get that stretch in the hamstrings. Release the right hand. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's shift back to the other side one more time. So take that left hand, reach it back wherever it lands comfortably and allows you to have balance. Engage the twist now by looking to your right and underneath your right arm, but not leaning over to the right. Try to stay balanced. So notice the weight in the feet are balanced. Release the left arm, left hand comes back in place. Deep breath in, exhale, reach the right hand back toward the left foot, the left heel, the left calf muscle, or the left thigh, wherever it reaches comfortably that allows you to engage in this twist. Next, inhale, release the right hand. Press the ground away. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. We're going to raise this right leg back and high. Breathe it up. So reach up with the heel. The right toes are pointing down. And then inhale, lift up onto the left toes. Raise that right leg up a little bit higher. And as we exhale, bring the shoulders forward over your wrist. Hug the right knee in tightly. Come on and really press up into the left toes. Hug this right knee up as high as you can. Step the right foot next to the right hand. Lower the left knee down. And then inhale, arms go out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to twist again here. So bring the hands to the heart, elbows out. We're going to twist to the right. So draw the right elbow back, reach the left elbow forward, and then exhale, lower the left elbow down, spin the right elbow up toward the ceiling, press into your palms, and we're squaring the heart to the right side of the room. So press into the left elbow and the right thigh to turn the body to the right. Draw the navel in tightly. Inhale, let's come back to center. Bring the arms all the way out and up. And stretch. Again, make sure this left ankle doesn't curve inward. Make sure the left ankle is centered. The toes are reaching back. Spread the toes nice and wide. The right knee is stacked over the right ankle. Right foot is firm and balanced in the earth. Arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the earth. Ground in the earth with the hands, as if you just landed like a superhero. Inhale, tuck the left toes, straighten the left knee, straighten the left leg. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, right leg back, press the ground away. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Remember your alignment in your down dog. Inhale, right leg goes back and high, or left leg goes back and high. Reach back through the right heel, right? Straighten the left leg, left toes down, right heel is reaching back. And then we're going to inhale, lift up onto the right toes, so open up a little bit more. Shift the body forward as you exhale, shoulders come over the wrist, hug that left knee in nice and tight, as close to the left arm as you can. Come on, press way up on the right toes. And exhale, step the left foot to the left hand, right knee down. Right ankle is straight, toes are flexed and spread wide and pressing into the mat. Inhale the arms out and all the way up. We're going to twist on the left side. Palms together. Hands to the heart, breathe out. Inhale, spin to your left. Elbows out. Exhale, right elbow comes down to the outside of the right thigh, behind the knee. Spin the left elbow up. As you're pressing this right elbow into the right thigh, the left thigh, you're engaging the twist. Remember the breath, remember your focus, remember where you are. Don't start planning the day out yet. Stay here. Inhale, come back to center, arms to the sky. Breathe up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Ground back in the earth. Land. Tuck the toe. Send the left leg back. Down dog. Breathe out. Moving back to the right side. Inhale, right leg back and high. This time we're going to bend the knee, open the hip, so turn the right knee up toward the ceiling. Let the right toes hang heavy across the body. Imagine somebody just gently pressing at your right knee to reach the hips back or to reach the toes back. The left toes are still straight. If you look at your hands and your left foot, there's a nice triangle shape there. Gently press the hips to the right. If this left shoulder starts to sink in, just gently bring it back to center, in line with the right. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Come onto the left toes, and again, shift forward, hug the right knee in as close as possible to the right arm. Step the right foot down. High or low lunge, yogi's choice. Inhale the arms out and all the way up. Sink low as you bring the hands to the heart. If you're feeling stable and balanced in your lunge, elbows out, twist to the right. Scissor the thighs. Reach back through the left heel. Firm in the left toes, firm in the right foot. Left elbow comes down to the outside of the right thigh, behind the knee. Right elbow spins up. Engaging the twist, breathe out. As you breathe out, you press down into the mat. Inhale, come back and up, breathe up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale and down dog. Inhale, left leg back and high. Bend the left knee, turn it up toward the ceiling. Reach the left toes back behind you as if you're trying to touch the wall behind you. Look at your right foot. Make sure the heel and the foot are just in the middle of the hands. Fingers are spread wide. Press the hips to the left slightly without arcing in the back a whole lot. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Send the left leg high. Come onto the right toes. Exhale, hug it in, shift forward. Hug the knee in. Step the left foot next to the left hand. High or low lunge, yogi's choice. Find your base in the feet, the toes. Reaching back through the right heel. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sink a little bit lower. Elbows out to the sides. Inhale. Spin to the left. Reach this right elbow out and then bring it down to the outside of the left knee, left leg behind the knee. Spin the left elbow up. Really straight and strong in the right leg. Breathe out. Squeeze the navel back. Release the glutes. Really balance on those right toes. Spread the right toes nice and wide. Spread the left toes nice and wide. Inhale, come all the way out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the earth. This time we're going to step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. And you know it, we're going there. Exhale, fold forward. We're coming into chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips down really low. Peel the spine, peel the torso up. Reach the arms up to lengthen the spine. Tuck the tailbone downward. Draw the navel in. You can connect the ankles and the knees if you need to, or you can keep the feet separated. It's up to you. Deep breath in. Balance in your chair. Inhale. Exhale, mountain pose. Deep breath in and out. Inhale the arms all the way out and up. Let's move to that sequence very fluidly and slowly. Maybe one or two more times on each side. Reach over to the left. We're stretching, so grab the right wrist. Stretch to the left, your left. Keep the bicep in line with the ear, so it just arcs right over the side of the head, splitting the body in half. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Exhale to the right, your right. Try not to lean over to tip over. Keep the feet, the hips, the lower body squared, anchored in the ground. And we're just arcing up and over, creating a lot of length and space on the left side, purifying the organs on the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment there. We're going to bring our Instagram folks back because 22 seconds before it cuts out. So if you're on Instagram and practicing, stay in mountain pose. I'm going to restart the feet. All right, here we go. Mountain pose. Hands to the heart. Let's just move through the flow. We got time for maybe one or two more times. We'll move through everything on both sides at least once, but just breath with movement. Very fluidly, very just get flowy with it. There's no need for like balance and like not need for, but there's no need for doing too much, working too hard. Just flow through each shape, each pose. Inhale, arms out and all the way up. Fold forward and down. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Sweep the arms forward and up or out and up. Chair pose, breathe in. Stretch the top of the inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down, plant the hands. Hop both feet back to plank. Lower the body down. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe out. Inhale, starting with the right leg back and high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Turn the right knee up, stretch, breathe in. Big breath in, come onto your left toes. As you exhale, you hug this right knee in tightly to the right arm, step the right leg to the right hand. High or low lunge, your choice. Inhale, out and all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Immediately go into your twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right thigh, behind the knee. Right elbow spins up. Breathe all the way out. Stretch in the pose as you exhale. Inhale, arms come out and all the way up. Breathe in as you sink a little bit lower. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, step the right leg back. Press the ground away. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg back and high. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot to the left foot to the left elbow. We forgot. So inhale, take that left leg back. Open the hip, open it up. Left knee to the ceiling. Breathe out. Inhale up onto the right toes. Exhale, shift forward. Left foot to the left hand. High or low lunge, your choice. Once you found it and chosen, inhale, arms go out and all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart, and then just sweep to the right, to the left, into the twist. Breathe out as you extend the twist completely, full expression of the pose. Inhale, arms go out and all the way up. As you're inhaling, you're sinking into the stretch. Exhale, hands to the heart, and then hands to the earth. Inhale, step the right leg forward. Halfway lift, breathe up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose here. Inhale, one more time, arms out and all the way up. Exhale, fold forward and down. We'll add a twist into the chair pose just for seasoning. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, sweep the arms out and all the way up. Bring the palms together. As we exhale, we're going to twist to the left first. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left thigh above the knee. Inhale, come back to center. One breath, one movement. Exhale, spin to your right. Inhale, center. Arms high. Exhale, fold forward down. Plant the hands next to the feet. Inhale the feet back to plank. Lower the body down as you breathe out. Inhale, back into choice. Exhale, let's take it back to down dog. Inhale the right leg back and high, bend the knee, open the hip, reach back through the left heel, turn the right knee up toward the sky, pull the right foot across the back side of the body. Breathe in, up onto the left toes. Exhale, hug the right knee toward the right arm, step the right foot next to the right hand. Find your base, inhale up. Palms come together. As you exhale, move into your twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee, right elbow up. As you breathe out, find the full expression of the pose, reaching back. Inhale, bring everything to center and up. Sink as you stretch. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Breathe up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Chair pose. Inhale, arms go out and all the way up. Exhale, spin to your left. Twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, spin to your right. Twist. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe up, sit the hips low. Exhale, straighten the body. One more time, and then we'll bring it down. Inhale, arms out and all the way up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Touch the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands. Sweep the arms out and all the way up, chair pose. Palms together. Exhale, spin to your right. Left elbow outside of right leg, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Squeeze the air out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward and down. Plant the hands, hop or step the feet back to plank. Lower the body down. Out breath, in breath. Breathe up. Exhale, let's take it right back to down dog. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg back and high, bend the knee, open the hip. Breathe all the way out, stretch the right feet apart, across the back side of the body. Inhale onto the right toes, right leg high, left toes, right leg high. Exhale, hug the right knee and step the right foot to the right hand. Inhale, arms out and all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, twist to your right. Breathe out, core activated. Reach back through the left heel as you exhale. Inhale, centered and all the way up. Sink. As you reach the arms up, you elongate the spine, sit the hips low on the inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, right foot back. Down dog. Breathe out, stretch back. On an in-breath, take the left leg back and high, bend the knee, open the hip. Breathe all the way out as you reach the left toes across the body, pressing the hips forward in the opposite direction. Inhale, right onto the right toes, left leg back and high. Exhale, hug that left knee in really tight. Step the left foot to the left hand. High or low lunge, your choice. Inhale, open up. Reach up, palms together. As you exhale, twist. Stretch back, breathing all the way out. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe in, reach up. Press the hips down evenly, but reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, arms sweep out and all the way up. Chair pose, last time. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, mountain pose. Take about 3 to 5 breaths here. Each exhale, release and soften the muscles. Maybe you relax the hands down by the sides. Notice if you're gripping in the feet, soften in the feet. Soften in the knees, soften in the hips and the glutes. Begin to let the breath soften. Begin to let your breath really soften, become natural and automatic. And just have an experience with this moment in time as it is. No judgments, no qualifications, just observe, just witness, just watch the sensations, the movement, the energy that's happening in the body. And just make our way down. So we'll inhale, arms out and all the way up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Hang heavy here. Inhale, nice, easy, halfway lift. Hands to the shin or the thighs, nice and easy. Slide the arms up. And then slide the hands down. Bend the knees deeply, deeply, maybe coming onto the toes. Reaching the heart forward if you want to get a little balance here. Squeeze the ankles, the thighs, and everything together. Bring the hands to the heart. Alright, if not, just hands to the earth. Plant the hands, and we're going to step it back to tabletop. And just move through some cats and cows here in your tabletop. Nice and easy. Breathe. Take a few cats and cows, flexing the spine a few times. When you're ready, just sit the hips back for a child's pose.
I release control and surrender to your flow.
Next inhale, begin to walk the hands back, sitting on the heels for just a second. You can sweep the legs from underneath you. You can cross ankles to come into a seated pose. So again, yogi's choice here, and because of the virtual nature of our practice, you have the option. If we were in the studio, you would still have the same option also, but right now, if you want to take this moment to go into a meditative seat, I invite you to do that. If you want to take this moment to make your way into a meditative shavasana, I invite you to do that. Just spread out, lay out on your mat, feet out to the side, arms out to the side. If you want to lay on your couch, you want to lay on your bed, and just listen from this point forward, you can do that. And as we bring the practice to a close, we'll end the practice the same way we started, by reminding ourselves and establishing this yogic mind state. And we'll do that with the same reading that we began with. So wherever you are, bring your hands to your heart. We'll chant the mantra Om one time, but one good reverent time, and then I'll read. Deep breath in. Draw everything in. Draw everything material. Thought, image, visual, emotion. Just hold it at the center, at the top of the inhale. Make the separation between you and those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions, visuals. Release the material stuff out, and then you drop down, rooted into your body, into the present moment. Open mind, open heart, focused and ready for the day. And again, let these words land. The center of your being, that center, that space of infinite peace and unconditional love. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations to you. You are omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. You are Sat Chit Ananda. You are the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold you in all these names and forms. Let us serve you in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember you. Let us sing your glory. Let your name be forever on our lips. Let us abide in you forever and ever. And just sit with those words, divine virtues. Understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, wisdom. Let us remember you in all names and forms. Let us behold you. Let us serve you in all names and forms. Let us remember you in all moments, in all times, in all circumstances, in all conditions. Let us remember you. Let us forever, let your name forever be on our lips in all circumstances, all situations, all conditions. And just breathe where you are, whether you're in Shavasana or you're in a seated meditation. Again, you have the option to stay here and continue to meditate on these divine words and virtues and qualities that are within you, that you can wake up to, that you can ignite and call forth from within you. Staying where you are, we'll just say a few words to close out the practice for today, for this moment in time. Thank you for allowing me to guide us through this practice today. And as we go our individual ways, let no hurt, harm, or danger come to any one of us or anyone around us. A deep breath in, easy breath out. Taking our yoga practice out into the world with us, let us find strength. Let us find flexibility where we need flexibility, patience where we need patience. Let us be able to remember and call in those divine virtues that we cultivate through our yoga practice. Let's always be mindful of our thoughts and the way that we think. to ourselves about ourselves as well as those around us, let it be with love and kindness. Let us always be mindful of our speech in the way that we speak to ourselves as well as those around us. Let it be with love and kindness. And let us be mindful of our actions in the way that we treat ourselves as well as those around us. Let it be with love and kindness. The light that shines in me is a reflection of the beautiful light that shines in each and every one of you all throughout the world. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday and week ahead. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll be teaching again Wednesday at 9:30, Friday at 1 p.m., and then again for that 7 a.m. Weekend flow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 7 a.m. If you'd like to make a donation to the practice, to the studio, to me, you can do so through Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Venmo and Cash App is EAWIII. PayPal is Mr. Edward Williams III at gmail.com. That's MREDWARDWILLIAMSIII at gmail.com. Other than that, just thank you for showing up. You're more than welcome to donate prayer emojis, hug emojis, meditation emojis, heart emojis, whatever the case may be. Those are all welcome too. Feel free to drop by Yoga Lucian's Instagram, Yoga Lucian's Facebook page, and just let us know how we're doing overall throughout these times with continuing to keep the practice accessible on these different platforms. Feel free to message me directly if there's anything that I can do or help with or comment on or clarify or anything like that. So let's have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, everyone. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I want to look you in your eyes. Everyone gets to look in the eyes and say thank you. And then don't forget to smile. Yeah. Nice big smile for everyone. All right, now I'm going. It's got to get going. Peace. All right.